Hello guys, welcome to the channel. I'd like to give an overview of the specialized Allez Sprint 2022. Got this 6 months back, and first thing why I went for this is I had the beautiful Canon hybrid bike, but as you can see I have put in a drop bar over here. It served its purpose. I did use it for 2 years. Have modified it with the whole of Ultegra group set. It does not come with, it's basically a hybrid bike which comes with a straight handlebar. So I have modified it to have the full Ultegra group set, including the cassettes, the chain, everything, even the disc rotors, if you see, even the calipers were changed. So I was happy the 2 years which it lasted, but again it was not a road bike per se. I was just trying to manage to see how I can go about it, but then I read about many things where they said your position on the bike matters a lot. So I thought maybe I need to have a exact road bike to see if that makes any difference. So if you are planning to upgrade from a hybrid bike to a road bike, probably this will be useful, and also on my experience on how this bike performs. So here we go. So first thing, so for my body type and for my bike fit, what I had to do is I had to turn this stem in reverse so that it comes up a little bit. So this has, like, I think a 7-degree, if you see here, 7-degree drop, but it was too low for me because I was not used to riding it too low, because I just came from a hybrid bike perspective. Even though it had a drop bar, it had a significant height increase. So first thing I did was, after a couple of rides, I changed the stem back to angle up, so I got a bit more comfortable. I checked my seat height to ensure. By the way, this is not the default seat it came with. I upgraded to the Fizik R5. So far, I'll just give you a walkthrough and share my experience. So I was used to the aero handlebars on one of my Canyon bikes, if you see there. So with this, it did take me a bit of while to get used to this round bars again, but if you are coming from the round bar, that should not be an issue at all. The shifting, so I came from Ultegra group set to 105s, but the shifting has been butter smooth. There has been no issues, not even one wrong shifting so far. It's been going very well, and I do like the integration they have done with a bit of specialized logo there, and even these markings help to adjust your handlebars a bit. This is my trusty Wahoo room with some cyclic cameras. Please do check out other videos on if you want to see the cyclic camera, the anti-theft alarm system. It helps to have when you're buying a bit of a nice bike. Okay, coming to the fit and finish of the bike. As you may already seen in other reviews, these have these tacky welds, but for me it really didn't matter much. I think if you want to go for black, it's actually less visible, so it really hasn't bothered me much. I've been comfortable, it looks nice, and I got the size 54, and it has been very comfortable for me. And the first thing I did, of course, having my previous experience from the wheels, was always looking to upgrade to these Winspace hyper wheels, which look beautiful, and they have been really amazing. So one thing is, I weigh 100 plus kg, and if you're skeptical, or if you're a heavy rider, if you feel, oh, should I upgrade or not, I would say blindly you can go for this. These are very solid set of wheels, and they roll very good. So I got these 50 depths, and they've been set up tubeless. I got the GP 5000 standard tires here, the front and the back, and they have been beautiful noise there. So they have been absolutely no issue. The tires go on very well on these wheels, and has it made me faster? Definitely. You can, for a 20-kilometer ride, I could gain 5 minutes of my time with these wheels. They hold speed very well. You can check out on my I button some other videos where I have shown riding on these wheels, and you can see all the stats there if you are a bit nerdy like me. Now, this is how the bike looks. The shifting has been amazing. The seat has the only reason I changed the seat, the reason was because I needed a longer length seat to make me comfortable here. I'm not so flexible, so I need as much comfort or as much help I need. So one thing what I was a bit skeptical when buying the bike was whether the road bike dimension, will it suit me or not. But I was pretty surprised. So these bike fit well. For I am 5'11", so this fit perfectly for me, and riding comfort, longer rides have been a breeze. It's absolutely butter smooth. Even comparing with the Ultegra group set I have there, I would say I believe the well-tuned 105 is very nice. The only difference I feel with 105 and Ultegra shifting is not the shifting performance as such, but the click noises. The click noises on the Ultegra compared to 105 are a lot better. So the shifting noise and that click satisfaction I get more with the Ultegra, but there have been no skips or anything. They have been shifting very well. These 105 brakes, I was a bit skeptical as well, because I'm coming from the Ultegra, and I thought I'll probably move my disc brakes from these two and put it on these, but I didn't have to do that. So if you guys are planning to just have 105 and you're planning to upgrade, I would say not needed, because these hold pretty well. So even with the speeds 35-40, these brakes are rock solid. Even with my body weight, these brakes are able to hold very well. So I don't see an issue there. So coming to the issues with this bike, I wouldn't say they are really issues, but what I had hard time with these bikes were, when you see in the pictures, these cables don't look messy at all, but in real life they do dangle out a bit, but nothing on the front side. So they do work well. It's just that it looked pretty nice in the pics, but well, apparently they did some Photoshop or something to make it look like that. But anyways, so that was the one gripe I had. Next, these bottle holder screws. So for me, one of these screws were pretty jammed up, so I had to actually destroy one of the screws to get this new bottle cage in. These are from my Canyon. The only reason I have them is because they are very smooth to get in and get out of. and during rides, so they come out very easily and they hold well as well. And seat post. So seat post, initially when it came, it did not have any carbon paste on it, even though it was a carbon frame. Even though it is a carbon seat post and aluminum frame. But when I asked with the dealer on what we can do about this, basically we went to and fro, because even in the Specialized comp setup video from Specialized, it does show them putting in a bit of carbon paste, but some mechanics are saying it's not required, some are saying it is required, so I leave that up to you. But one thing I did put, by default it did not have the carbon paste, so I have opened it, cleaned it up and put the carbon paste after setting my correct height. So it was not, if you ask me was it slipping before, no, it was fine, but still I like to have it just to make sure it doesn't happen in future. So coming to the drive side, we have the 105 logo there, and I have the Assioma Duos Power meter pedals, solid set of pedals again, very accurate data, no drops, nothing. And this comes with the 1128 cassette, and I have the kicker back there which has the 1134T cassette, which I got because I was training using this hybrid bike as well. So yeah, because this is a medium cage, you can, even the 1134 holds well. There has been no issues to mount it and use it on the kicker. You can check out my video for that. And I guess that's it. So coming to the price of the total setup I have here, it came to me $4,500 with the default wheels it comes with. It has a DT Swiss, I believe it's R470, but it is tube setup. It comes with the Specialized own turbo set of wheels. This is actually the tire which it comes with. I put it on the Canyon to use. So the first thing I would do if you're planning to buy is change the wheels, which I even heard in other reviews, but I was a bit skeptical on the carbon wheels, but it's been amazing experience so far. These set of wheels have been $1,500, so totally this is like a $6,000 setup, you can say. Nothing much. Even the Grand Prix wheels I took out from my old Canyon, they still have some life left in it, so should be good. Okay.